Hey guys, this is Comic Uno, and today I'm doing a review for the season finale of Teen Wolf, so let's get started. So with this episode, we get to see Scott as a Berserker, and his friends try to defeat Kate and the Berserkers without knowing that Scott has turned into a Berserker. There's a lot of us thinking that people are dead in this episode, like Derek almost dies, Kira almost dies, but in the end no one really dies. And Scott saves the day and puts Peter in his place. I won't say defeats Peter, but puts him in his place, and Kate runs off, and it seems like Arjun's gonna have his own story with Kate, but it's an ending, really. There's no big cliffhanger, I would say. So yeah, I like this episode. I thought it was a solid episode. I've seen better season finales for Teen Wolf. I don't think I was on the edge of my seat as much as I wanted to, but still some really good cliffhangers, great action, and of course some twists and turns as Teen Wolf always gives us. So yeah, I like the episode. I'm upset that we didn't get to see as much Lydia as maybe we could have, but for the episode, you understand why they couldn't really have Lydia in the episode. They pushed her to the side, or else the whole plan with people not knowing it's Scott wouldn't have worked. So I understand why Lydia wasn't in the episode as much, but I think there was some really good team up between Stiles, Malia, Liam especially, and Derek. If you guys hated that Derek was human, because I know a lot of people did, he is now a werewolf again. So that kind of confused me in this episode. So he becomes a full-on wolf. Not, kind of like a coyote, but not really. So he becomes a full-on wolf, and that's how he survives. I thought that was kind of the part of the episode I'm like, I'm happy Derek's alive, but I don't know if it quite makes sense of how he's alive. Hopefully in the next season we'll explore more how he is alive and why he turned into a wolf, and yeah, hopefully we get more of that story. I think we will, I hope. But yeah, this episode was pretty good, and I really loved the showdown between Peter and Scott. Peter, of course, this always goes back to season 1, which this season was really trying to do, was go back to season 1, but also develops its own story. And it did that very well, because you have the Kate and Peter villain just like season 1. And Peter's always going to be the villain. I think that's, from the season, that's what you could say, is that there's always going to be a lot of villains, like, you know, the Alpha Pack or the Kanima. But Peter's always going to be the true arch nemesis for Scott, and Scott's never going to kill him. It's just like any other superhero story, where the superhero doesn't want to kill. He can't kill. That's just not in his nature, and it's same for Scott, and I'm glad Scott didn't kill Peter here. And Peter's like, well, you should have killed me. And I think, honestly, I think they should heighten that a little bit more. Peter say, kill me, just kill me, I need to die, because to show that Scott's this true alpha. But of course Peter doesn't want to die because he wants to be alpha. And I love that he just kicks Malia to the side, saying that even though he wants his heritage, his power within his family, obviously he doesn't care about his family, he just cares about the power. He doesn't care that's the Hale power, he just wants power in general. He's jealous of Scott. So I thought that was a really good moment where he just pushes Malia to the side. I love that Malia went against Peter and saying, I know you're my father, but I do not trust you at all. She's really become part of the family with Stiles and Sheriff Stilinski. I really love that. I love that she has a family now. I mean, she did have a family, but she's been by herself for so many years. It's great that she has a connection with somebody, and I really love that ending for her, and really excited to see where her character goes. Also, Kira, we're exploring a little bit more about her powers in this episode, which is pretty cool, especially since we haven't been able to dig into it that much this season, which I think was a complaint of mine, was that we weren't able to dig into the powers of like Malia and Kira as much as I wanted to. And I wanted to see more of Kira, Lydia, and Malia like team up, which we were promised, and we didn't really get to see that friendship blossom in this season. Hopefully in the next season we'll see that more. But yeah, it's cool to see that Kira is finding her power, especially since you can see that she's powerful, but she still doesn't know how to control her power, which is so understandable because she's just became a Kitsune, last season? So it's understandable that it's going to take her a while to gain control of her powers. Also love that Parrish was in the end of this in this season finale also, and we're gonna hopefully find out what Parrish will become with Lydia's help. So I don't know if they want us to ship Parrish and Lydia. I'm still a Stiles and Lydia fan, but also you got that nod to Stiles and Derek. Steric definitely in this episode where Derek's dying and Stiles just looks back saying, should I help him? No, I gotta help my friends. So I thought that was a really cool moment for Steric fans, but who knows where the romance is gonna go in the next season. But it just seems like Parrish and Lydia, they might be doing something with that, at least from the last part of the episode. So yeah, I liked it. Also, of course, the big ending is that Peter is in Eichen House and he's trapped with the person with one eye, and it seems like this is a bad thing. And we don't know what the true villain is. That's actually kind of upsets me. Not upsets me, but I thought the setup for the next season, kind of want to see a little bit more. I have not seen Wolf Watch yet. I did not have time to watch Wolf Watch. I'll probably watch it tomorrow, so we'll get some more information on the next season. Hopefully it starts in January, or it might start summer. I don't know how the season's going to start. But overall, I thought it was a solid episode. There's some really cool twists and turns and some really great character moments. If you miss Allison, there's a nod to Allison. I'm still curious about Kate. I don't think they utilized her enough this season. So hopefully we get to see a little bit more of a fleshing out for Kate and maybe the Argent family in general, because it seems like that's where they're leading with those characters in the next season, which totally makes sense because I just don't think they fit in the teenage pack right now. I think they should have their separate story, but I'm of course excited for the next season. Hopefully we don't have to wait too long, and I hope you guys enjoyed. I thought this was a very solid episode, and we're actually going to be doing a commentary on this episode, the whole episode on Comic Frontline for Media Madness, Thursday at 10 o'clock p.m. Eastern Time, so if you want to hear all my thoughts as I watch the episode with Jay, and I think Brant might be joining us too, go watch that commentary on Thursday. So hope you guys enjoyed, and I'll see you guys later. Don't forget to follow me on Twitter for Comic and their end situations. Don't forget to like my Facebook page. Also in the description below, there's links for Like Father Like Daughter, my own comic book, and you can like the Facebook page of Like Father Like Daughter also. So I'll see you guys later.